By the way, when does Char walk out of the brig at some point?
Yeah, 2 days later.
Oh, I was about to say, because when she does, the second she walks through that door, she gets punched in the face.
She kind of looks at her like, why the fuck?
Everyone a photo of Anya.
Gets a punch in the face. Can I roll with that?
Sure.
Please, thank you.
Roll the weapon skill.
Yep.
Actually, this is an all-out attack, plus 20.
I wouldn't be prepared for this.
Plus 20.
It's an all-out attack, you're pissed.
Okay, I rolled, so I get an extra attack, right?
Yes.
Roll.
Char's just like, ow! Dude!
Right, both it, good.
I'm not sure both hate it.
What's the damage of a fist?
1 second.
Oh god, he fisted you.
Grow
Please
up.
don't fist Char, she doesn't like it.
I figured this, just shout, I figured out what you fucking did.
This would be 1d5.
Char, surely she's already paid enough for this one.
1d5 minus 1 plus your strength bonus.
Okay, so plus 2.
Oh, no, sorry, hang on. Unarmed combat. 1d5 minus 3 plus your strength bonus.
Okay, so that's 1d5. So can I just do R/R5? R
1d5, yeah.
Is it
Can I
R?
ask another wound from this?
Those places.
Slash R space 1
Shaw, any armor you have on your face counts as double.
Oh,
If you hold the tar up, you
Oh,
get
sorry,
extra
and that's
salt.
minus 3 plus 3. So, yeah, you take 3. That's the first attack. This is the second attack.
I don't think that gets through her toughness.
Yeah, my toughness is 3.
That one
Yeah,
does.
5.
Oh well.
Right to
Okay.
the face, I want that.
I would like to point out, you should have rolled 1d10, and then we could have seen if you did Righteous Fury and blew her head up.
5.
Okay, so Char takes 2 damage to the face.
Yep. She has a bloody nose.
Just a bitch.
Have I lost another wound,
No.
by the way?
No.
Cool.
Well,
What is that?
you lost one for failing the toughness test.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Did I lose one from failing that?
Yes.
So I thought I did, but I wasn't sure, because nobody replied to me.
Okay, so this week ends interestingly.
Wait, no, hang on. I've still got
Does
stuff
she
to
not
do.
give
If that's all right.
What does Shah respond to this with?
Char is kind of mortified and resists the urge to immediately inflict pain again. Instead,
My sword, my hand next to my knife and go.
Char,
Do it.
she's
Well,
resisting the urge, it's fine. She's kind of just like, dude, what the fuck?
I won that match. You couldn't let me have one victory.
Just fuck off.
Hang on. So this isn't about the potentially, psychic power fucking everything up. It's just the fact that she stole your thunder.
Yes, entirely.
Fair enough.
Most pissed.
Char's like, seriously? That's what you're mad about?
Well, you might be a freak, but none of us care.
Hey, get fucked.
I'd like to point out, abusing the Psyker is very in character.
Yes, it is. Very good.
Yeah, it doesn't mean the psychic has to like it.
True.
Well, and
Can I roll to shut up because she's trying to sleep?
shut it. I'm stalking to the spark head.
Char just sort of stares at you for at least a creative insult, and it's just like, kind of like,
Oh,
and she punches her back.
oh my god, I just realised.
Dining room.
I just realised.
Oh.
Jazz,
He's already been in.
Yeah.
Shah just pulled a blue crest.
Down.
Everyone is Blue Crest. It's fine.
Sharkrest.
Like, fuck's sake, Blue. Calm your tits. She's like, no.
This was the exact same result when you tried to overload power armor.
Yeah.
Just with more punching this time.
Roll. Freaking roll it.
Roll what?
Fuck you. I'm gonna punch you in the face. No, wait, I forgot to add aim. So that they still fail, but yeah.
Okay. Shah swings at you pathetically but misses.
She's had a long ass day.
Strut off. Just like, yeah, I won that bit. And just like, gives a middle finger over my shoulder as I walk off.
And later on that day, you find out something has peed in your boots.
Char hates you from a distance.
I just pay someone to repair it. It's fine. I have money.
Okay.
Sometimes-
Okay. Rob, how much would Gary clean a pair of pissed out boots for?
I don't know, but I'm Jeff.
Oh, sorry, Jeff.
I don't know, that's what's Gary.
Jeff just passes the buck on to Gary, and Gary's just like, I'll do it for 20 credits.
As somebody that has had a boot with cat piss in it, it's legitimately really annoying.
Yeah, I just pay them.
Okay, lose your
Well.
20 credits. 20 thrones.
This is fine. 97 left. I'm fine with that.
Okay, we've been playing for an hour. Can I actually get to what the point of this session is?
There was one thing I want to do before. Two things I want to do before that, if that's all right. Quickly,
Sorry,
can I roll
go
an
ahead.
intelligence check to figure out whether Shah is a psyker or not?
Yes.
Because I wasn't in the room when that happened.
And also, yeah, you weren't there at the
No.
little introduction. So
But
you have no idea.
okay,
She's
no,
just
no,
this
no.
I
creepy
have-
motherfucker.
I assume she's responsible for what happened, but I don't know that she's a psyker.
No. You know she's a psyker. You get a bonus to this.
Oh, I do.
Purely
Okay.
because you saw her floating in the air.
Oh, no, literally, I just put my head around the door after that.
No,
It's a bit
you,
odd.
All I saw was the guns pointing at her. That's what I thought. If I saw it, then that's fine.
you saw her.
Yeah, okay.
You saw me doing the butt shuffle.
It's easier this way. You just like,
Okay.
she was flying in the air. Everyone felt static in the air. Yeah. She's
Probably
a
a
witch.
shitty wizard.
Fair enough. All right, there was...
She is a witch
There
and to be
was-
shunned and hated.
Actually,
No, you should probably hate me. It's fine. It's in your interest to hate me.
it's not entire hatred. It's just that it's more a mixture of curiosity and hatred.
Heretic.
Yeah, but everyone
Yeah.
is. There were quick things. One was I wasn't actually bluffing when I talked about the running stuff. She does want to get better at running and dodging because of how she died. So
That's
is there
valid.
anywhere I can go outside of the training room in order to learn that? Because
Just suddenly got very fanfiction-y.
that room is very dangerous. And before that, Kadis was beating people up and throwing them into walls. So
Talking around the
Is-
halls.
yeah, pretty much. Is there anywhere which is good outside of? Is there any athletics areas in
Okay.
the ship which
Yeah,
are outside
good.
training?
Okay. First of all, Shaw,
Mhm.
Yes.
-1 reputation with the archive.
Right, okay. Where is my... Am I just putting this in notes?
Yeah, this goes in notes. Rosa, +1 reputation with the archive.
Thank you.
Anya,
Where is this?
Yep.
-5 reputation with the Inquisition.
Cool. Given my ID card is a picture of a cat, I was not that surprising.
Lukasz, where is reputation?
Notes. Put it in your notes.
+1, right?
Yes.
Do we gain any experience about a fight?
No.
Ah.
Nice try. After this interlude, you all gain 100 XP. Shut up.
Yay!
Do we? Oh, wonderful.
Okay, now to answer your question, Sylvia, you can just run around
Yeah.
the outer corridors, because it's like a loop.
Okay.
So you could just run a circuit of those. That's not a problem.
And for dodging?
Well, that's the fun part.
Oh, yes.
Who do you approach for help? Do you approach one of your compatriots? Do you approach one of the soldiers here? Do you approach the head of
Jeff will
security?
happily help you train for money.
I was thinking I need that for Sylvia's iFund. I'm already 10 down because,
Fuck's sake,
Because-
Kadis.
yeah,
Jeff.
What?
the pair of you cost me 10 gold.
What's your
Um,
fucking
You cost me 10 gold and a wound.
Can I just ask, out of curiosity, did anyone in that entire group vote on Rosa to win that?
Yes, Gary.
Yeah.
I would like to point out he just said she's gonna win, and only after you won did he clarify that he meant you.
Cunning.
Jeff will point out that Gary's always been a cheating git.
So he walked away
I
with
quite like Jeff. It's
A
quite
shame, I was to let him buy me a drink.
100 credits from that.
Nice.
Now you could really buy me a drink.
You're
Sure.
rich. You don't need anyone to buy you a drink. Fucking noble. Jesus.
Did he bet 50 on Rosa?
No, but he's the only one who bet on Rosa.
There.
I fucking won. I can't believe I fucking won that.
Which, to be fair,
That's good my shit rolls, man.
Which, to be fair, would have been hilarious, because if Kadis had won, then, like, he only put in, like, 10 gold, so you'd have to split that amongst, like, all of you.
Well, to be fair, just like no one was expecting this result, so I'm really happy.
Yeah, there you go. You had your moment in the sun to make up for me killing you.
Yes,
Now
many
we're,
times, 3 times.
now we're square. Anyway, sorry.
I do
Okay.
have one question.
Yes.
I know Kadis is a feral weirdo, but she's also fucking guardsman. That's what I was looking for. She would know at least a little bit about, like, psychos and stuff, right? Not, like, very basic. Either
Yes.
from stories or whatever.
Yes, they are to be killed at birth.
Oh, great. Okay.
Yeah, welcome to
Cool.
40k, Georgie.
All right.
Yeah, we don't like what's different.
I just wanted to make sure. Okay. But
I mean-
also, she does want to practice her cooking over the weeks that we're here.
I am
That's really
terrified.
specific.
Okay, I am terrified, but okay. First of all, you've already had your downtime. Shush.
I know, but I'm just saying in the background, like in the evening, she's going to be cooking.
Okay. Anyway, Sylvia, who do you approach to help you train?
What does Tector know about dodging?
Tector is, like with many things, familiar with the theory, but not the practice.
Fair enough.
You can ask them for their help. You can ask Sergeant Lysander. You can ask Jeff or Gary. You can ask your teammates.
You can ask the teammate.
Yeah. Thing is, I would have probably gone to Rosa, but I'm angry with Rosa.
Yeah.
Because you cost me money.
Let me pay it back.
Oh?
My help.
Okay. Oh, fair enough. Yeah, no. If that's how you want to do it, then fine.
Rosa is a noble. She's used to buying friendship.
This is true.
The only way
and I
she
respect
gets
that.
Just like with my servants.
Oh my. So.
Oh, matron.
Yeah, sure. I'll go to Rosa.
Cool.
Okay.
Um,
Just be sitting there with just like polishing.
If you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a bullet.
this is true. You did an awful lot of dodging in that fight, so I'm still slightly annoyed. What is Rosa doing most of the journey out when she's outside of the arena? Where would you be?
Probably in a secluded area, cleaning my gear.
So your room, basically.
Pristine. Basically, yeah, keeping her.
Peeing on it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she's probably outside, like cleaning and like shining her blade.
There you are, Yosa.
Yosa.
Yeah, I know. She hasn't figured out everyone's names yet. Yeah, no, that was deliberate. What is that? You're cleaning your boots at the time, aren't you?
No, it's my
There's the
sword.
smell. Oh, it's your smell. Oh, your sword. Okay.
Yeah, but
Oh.
you'd hit probably something for polish. Just
Oh, okay.
Okay,
this is a sword.
I'm going to introduce a quick retcon.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm adding a living quarters to Karazhan for not in the barracks.
Okay.
It's on the same level. Just adding it in.
Fair enough.
Okay, so it might be in there.
Yeah, that's you guys have like your own personal rooms.
Oh, nice.
Feel free for someone to use Anya as storage because you don't need it anymore.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Charles giving it to Matar.
Yes.
Yeah, Anya's quite can live with that one.
This is a sword. Something I've probably made a lot of people down there unhappy with.
Yes, you lost me a bit of money with that, but putting that to one side for the moment,
How may I be of service?
you seem rather skilled at deflecting blows and staying out of the way of damage. Well, for the most part. How's your arm healing up?
I just stop, look down at it, and go, fine, thank you. I'm being perfectly pleasant.
Ah, splendid. As you may have noticed, I really don't have the eye for dodging.
Quite literally.
Insert rim shot.
Yeah. I was wondering if, since I've effectively paid you 10 gold anyway, you wouldn't mind sharing some of your secrets about that.
I just smile. It's because you did the self-deprecation with that line that she just chuckles and just goes, "It would be my pleasure." And just
Thank
steps up and stands up.
Quick question.
Brings up later.
Quick question.
Yes?
Rosa,
Yes.
are you going to start inducting Sylvia into your death cult?
Yeah, what?
Who did I was going that way?
Who do
I'm
you
not
think
going
trained
that
her?
way. Oh, really? Oh, what? Did they hire one?
Well, Rosa, where do you think you got your training, Rosa?
Oh my god, yes.
I don't know that.
I like this.
No.
Just like,
This is the Game of Thrones thing. She is literally Arya Stark.
I just say Anya's spoken for.
That's a plot twist.
what are you saying? When I went down into the underworld, I found a death cult assassin.
You found a cult, and they trained you, yes.
I'm happy with this.
That's how it works.
Okay. I just go,
You literally went Arya Stark on this.
I just bring up my sword and go, short lesson. I try to stab you with this, and you move out of the way.
5 minutes later, Ben is dead.
Again.
Ben is now playing Gary.
No, he plays
Yeah,
Jeff.
that's
She made probably slow attacks, like ones that are very easy to notice what she's doing.
Oh, fair enough.
No. Okay. Ben,
Yes.
make some agility rolls.
Oh, thank God I'm doing it this week and not 2 weeks ago. Okay, let's give it a go. How many rolls do I need to make?
Do me 2 rolls for now.
Because he's doing it slowly, do I get any modifier on this? It's just pure agility.
Because he's doing it slowly, you're doing this on pure agility.
Oh, okay.
If he was
fair
doing
enough.
this seriously, you'd be rolling your dodge skill, which is like 10.
Pretty much, yeah. No, it's about 13, 14, but still.
Yeah.
Okay, that's bad.
You're not
How many
used-
of these?
Oh, another one. You're not used to your new eye, so yeah, Rosa pokes you quite vigorously.
I try not to harm you too badly.
Yeah, okay.
You hit her with bruising force,
Yeah, just
Okay.
enough to make you want to move out of the way.
and she fails horribly.
Second time, less so, but still.
Okay, at one point, you aim to miss her, and she dodges into it.
I'm very used to keeping a smile on my face, so I'm just like, don't cry, dear, we'll get there.
Now, is this said sarcastically, or are you trying to sound honest?
As in sounding honest and being like, as if I was...
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's going to be a deceive.
Excuse me,
Posh
would we
people.
not have a bonus to that? Simply
Don't worry, dear. It's just a
I'm
stab.
very, very used to trying to cover my cover what my true feelings are.
According to your character sheet, no.
That's a very overall thing to do. Is in being just being all smiles and.
You see, that would have worked, except
If it wasn't against me.
Except you did not grow up as a noble. You were born as a noble, and you grew up as a killer.
I was playing that as in I spent a few years down there, most of my life. My character's 20. She was going to go out into the world with her family for spire hunting. So I imagine she's only been down there a couple of years.
Roll your deceive.
Ah. Oh God, 16.
Yeah,
I try.
you say that, but you cannot stop the shit-eating grin as you prove your superiority over her.
Ah, fair.
Yeah, Sylveria, you know she's
Sylvia's going to take it.
Yeah.
Yeah, good.
Okay, we done here?
Do I need to roll again, or is that it?
We'll call it there for now.
Okay.
I mean, do people just want to do bullshit hangout for the entire session, or do we get plot going?
I was
Oh,
about
it
to
was
say,
a
shall
thought.
we go and see Rob?
Please
Okay.
don't.
You okay, Rob? You okay with just being lumped in the prison cell?
Yeah, I'm quite content being on my own down here. It allows some of the heat from me being an idiot to cool off, to be honest.
And
Especially, with Shah destroying the entire fucking gym. And
she did blow up a few light bulbs.
yeah, so good.
To be fair, I could have just been like, oh, by the way, she is only like 10 meters above you.
It's like, yeah, we never said this was a horizontal thing. It's just around.
To be fair, I get the impression that Anya is in a deep, dark dungeon somewhere.
Actually, no, she isn't. She's been locked in one of the specimen holding cells in a lower level.
Yeah, she's made friends with a dinosaur-looking thing in the next cell.
You mean the T-Rex?
That's relevant.
Probably. She's probably named it something stupid like Barry.
I will let that go.
I will stop talking.
Okay. In that case, so after this whirlwind of 2 weeks of madness and adventure and getting to know each other better, Phosphorus
Getting
summons
to
you to his
know.
office.
But I say we could always just have just chill things. I'm sure we could come up with it.
Yeah, I'd rather have this location stay here for the length of the campaign. At the rate you're going, you'll turn it into a warp storm, so...
Oh
yeah.
God.
Haven't
Within
this place
weeks.
already been attacked once?
Yeah, you're not helping. Okay, you are all summoned back to Phosphorus's office up high on the first level in the vault. Do you go there?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we go there.
Yeah,
Well, we
Shah's on her
summoned,
best
so, yeah.
behaviour.
Am I allowed?
You are escorted up, yes.
Okay, I'm going. I'm just
Jeff-
going. I'm not going to fight this
You have
anymore.
no choice.
Jeff and Gary lead you up there, you're manacled up and everything. You have a nice new, prison code tattoo on the back of your neck.
As long as,
Are you
is
gonna-
it a picture of a cat again? To match
No.
my ID? Damn.
Are you going to talk with yourself, Rob?
Yeah, I didn't want to mention the potential existential crisis between Anna and Jeff having a conversation, so I wasn't going to mention it. But hang on. Jeff's brain explodes.
Like, damn it, Shah. Shah's just like, I didn't do anything. Like, I really didn't this time.
Oh shit.
Okay, you are all summoned before Phosphorus. Phosphorus is there, his fingers steepled. How are you guys arranged in his office?
Steps
I'm where
in
I've been put.
Okay, Sylvia?
I'm going to stay close to the door, but the right side of the door.
Okay. Rosa?
Steps forward in the centre. Forward.
Kadis?
Would also step forward to the centre.
Shah?
Shah is, carrying Matar, as she's inclined to. She's sort of stood kind of at the back of the group, looking kind of fucking uncomfortable because she's just very, very shamefaced. But she does give Rosa a shitty look. How is her nose doing, by the way?
What?
It's
Do you mean
fine.
Charles?
Okay, right. Shah's nose is fine. Has she acquired any, grievous fucking markings from the 2 wounds she's permanently lost?
Oh God.
To be fair, probably none that would be picked up on the massive scars that is your body already.
Yeah, I'm already covered in pinpricks. It's bad times.
Yeah.
Cool
You
beans.
might have a bad burn on one thigh.
Okay. Can I get a toughness boost on that shit?
A toughness penalty?
No, why would that be a penalty? I've endured things.
No, you specifically got it because you failed to endure.
Yeah, but I've learned from that endurance.
Stop bullshitting!
Okay,
I'm
yeah,
not getting it.
Oh,
Anya?
God.
Anya, where are you?
I'm where I've been put.
Okay. Does anyone react to seeing Anya for the first time in 2 weeks?
Char resists the urge to inflict pain, which is what she was trying to do the fucking first time when she got distracted by the fight. She just sort of glares at her like, fuck you.
Sylvie doesn't care.
Looks at you with grim satisfaction at what's obviously happened to you.
Kadis is just giving like a sidelong glare before focusing on Phosphorus.
Okay, fair enough. Phosphorus steeples his fingers together and goes, well, following your first mission in Shipfall and Master Johnson's reports, I must say it's been quite an interesting mission you went on.
I'm going to point out Anya will probably shudder slightly and mention Johnson's name because of everything.
Valid.
Yep.
Johnson is now a Fear 1 creature for Anya.
Yeah, I'm actually going to put that in her thing because that actually does make sense.
Yeah. There were complications, but overall you appear to have done... Interestingly, you uncovered a potential supplier of insurrectionist and heretical cells in the Foundry, and dealt with it, so I suppose you gain some credit for that, although you have failed all your other missions.
Well, we were putting a slightly tight spot.
I suppose apart from our primary mission,
Which was?
find information regarding Gerald Reserve.
Indeed, what information did you get?
I didn't turn to Sylvie. Let's go.
That was a nice buck pass.
Where are my notes?
Sylvie starts digging through her pockets.
Remember, you said you were useful.
Yeah, no, basically, from what I can see from the notes, he was the mercenary, he was the one behind the attack on this base.
We knew
He
that.
was working for the Foundry under the heretical leadership of Magos Lycon.
Okay, that's a valid point.
Hang on, while investigating Foundry, you found text for... Okay, that's separate notes. You said I had access to all the ones that were notes that were on him here, am I right? Oh, great,
Yes.
The only note on here is the man behind the attack. Oh, great.
Hang on. Let me check for him then. 'Cause
Yeah.
I think I have some... Okay, sorry, it's under GM notes. So
okay.
Let me just copy-paste that into your Skype.
You can put it in my notebook if you want. Sylvie's notebook.
Yeah, okay, sure. I just need to make sure that no one else can see it.
Okay.
So remove that from everyone's journals and put it onto Ben. Dossier facts on Gerard.
Okay.
Look at all those useful things you could have used in the boss fight. If only you were conscious to help.
If only you'd told us before we left.
She was unconscious.
Yeah. This was what I wanted to talk, because this was what we were going to have a talk about with when we got pulled over to one side. But we got caught up with the arena stuff and trying to get your name cleared and everything else.
Mm-hmm.
That is useful to know. I'm not sure I need to give out the stuff about books and scrolls. That doesn't necessarily help.
Share whatever you want.
Okay.
Make it good.
Do I know Phosphorus? Because I knew the previous guy who was running it, right? But do I know this chap?
This guy was one of the previous guy's apprentices.
Okay, so I would have vaguely known who he was.
Yes.
Okay. Ben did manage to get a limited amount of intel on this individual. As you already know, he was the one responsible for the attack on this facility. He was working for a group on the Foundry at Shipfall, and probably therefore had a lot of... There was a Mechanicus enclave that was performing heretical activity. You've no doubt received the reports and the details on what that was.
Mm-hmm.
And he had upgraded his armor shortly after arriving with fire-resistant materials because he suffered a wound, from what I understand, from fire damage. And he spent a long time in the Foundry itself. It wasn't until later on that we were able to find him outside of there, because he's a bit of an overseer for number one of Lycon's plots.
Mm-hmm.
So he was a senior figure within the operation. He is kind of vindictive as well. He takes it out on those under him when he gets hurt.
Sounds fairly typical for an overseer, frankly.
Yeah. So he is... The only other thing of note, he's been collecting vast amounts of scrolls and notes. I haven't been able to track down what they all are. But clearly this was not the end of his plan.
And you were unable to recover any of those, I assume.
When I was in the Foundry, we had to leave in a hurry. Because you can... All the notes and the research I have... I remember one or two of the names of the scrolls. I've written those down. I'm going to hand you a note with the titles on, because the titles are on here. the vast majority of them we weren't able to track down in the time we had.
Very well. Oh, by the way,
point.
Ben, go generate 2 names to give to Fofris.
Is there a generate? What scroll?
FantasyNameGenerator.com. Just
Is
use that.
Fofris here? Is Fofris here?
You're standing in his office getting a briefing
No,
from him. What the fuck?
No, sorry.
Rosa,
not
pay
Fofris.
attention. Yes, Tector is here.
I know
Sorry, Redcon. They are here.
Also, if it's what I don't think it's related to what you just said. I might be geekies, but where the ship was going that they were on, that wasn't just mentioned. Was it? I just asked if it wasn't. I just asked Tector. Did you figure out where?
Tector has no fucking clue. I mean, they know that the Foundry had ties to other sort of, Mechanicus outposts throughout the system, the sector, and it's literally they could be anywhere. But you've narrowed it down to it's somewhere Mechanicus probably. Although to be fair, they are sending out the alert that Lycaon is a heretic, and as such, they probably won't get any safe haven there.
Right.
And the Mechanicus, if Lycaon's stopped by any Mechanicus outposts, they will be informed and they'll be able to track them down. So yeah, Ben, go generate 2 names to give to.
Yeah, I've got one name. I'm going to add these to my notebook first, so you can see them as I'm doing them, and tell me if you think that's all right.
I don't care. We're going pure random names with this. This is what you found. This is going to be stupid, but fuck it.
Turns out it's Gary and Jeff.
Oh my god.
Plot twist.
That would actually be legit.
Okay. First one is about This is the first volume from the collected works of Grimwald Hettich. And the second
whoa,
one,
hang on. These are books you found or people?
Scrolls. Oh, I thought these were the names of the scrolls I'd found, but
No, the 2 names is sure.
This is the collected works, volume 1 of Grimwald Hettich and the Tragedy of Gunther Kirschenbaum. Don't ask me to pronounce this again, please.
Okay, hang on, because I now need to make this relevant. Okay, let me just copy and paste those from. Jesus Christ, those are some nice 40k books. Good job.
Yeah, thanks.
I'm not going to hand that. I'm taking my hat off to that. That's a good one.
Mm-hmm.
I just need to figure out what the fuck those mean now. Okay.
One is about a penguin.
I can't believe I didn't get that reference.
Okay. Fofris takes the list and says, I will have my agents comb over the archives for any further mentions of these tomes and the potential contents that lay therein. It is always alarming when a troublesome fellow such as Gerard, is somewhat intelligent or learned. However, he is a mercenary, ergo I do not believe he is the mastermind behind the attack. I believe we should focus our attentions on Lycaon as well. He seems to get lost in thought for a moment there.
I'm going to say, but my apologies, we couldn't recover more information on Lycaon. We were discovered and were forced to leave at that point in time while trying to access his notes.
That is fine, and he just sort of waves his hand. Still, it'll take us time to track him down, and far be it from me to waste useful assets. His eyes flicker over to Anya at that. You've had time to rest and recuperate, so I believe... time to see if your last mission was truly just unfortunate circumstances and bad luck that waylaid you. Let's see if you can actually prove yourselves as inquisitorial acolytes, shall we?
Mm-hmm.
And he reaches into his desk and he pulls out a folder. By which I say a folder, it's actually like a sealed metal box shaped like a folder. He presses his thumb against like little ID scanner and it pops open. And he takes out 3 data slates and just sort of lays them out on the table like like he's dealing cards. All right, acolytes, let's see how you do with a little bit off the leash then, seeing how working underneath someone of a higher rank obviously didn't agree with you. You have, and he taps the screens, you have 3 jobs.
We step forward and have a look at them.
Okay. Just casually flicking through the 3 tablets, like they're sealed until you accept the mission, but the little brief says basically, one seems to be a missing person case. One seems to be a establishing contact.
Establishing contact?
And another one is a case of heresy.
Oh.
Is that as much detail as we get?
Yeah. Do you want to discuss this with the group and be like, which one are we going to do? And then you'll find out more. What's behind door number 1, 2, or 3?
You're going to Monty Hall problem this, or...
Oh god, don't go into that. My brain can't handle it. I've tried so many times to understand what the fuck that is, and I just cannot.
Multi-hall.
Don't ask. Please don't ask.
I'll send
What
you a
is
link
multi-hall?
afterwards.
Do we have any info on what sort of planets they'll be, or are they all the same planet?
I'll tell you this, and he taps each of the tablets in turn. Inquisition, Imperial Navy, Ecclesiarchy.
I reach for the Inquisition one.
Assuming that's the heresy one, right?
No, that's the missing
No.
persons one.
No,
Okay.
Ecclesiarchy will be the heresy.
Wait, sorry, which one's the Inquisitorial one?
The Inquisitorial one is missing people, Imperial Navy established contact, and the heresy is the Ecclesiarchy.
Charles going to put forward a vote for the missing people, and because, yeah, the Inquisition seems like a better bet. She's not really that much of a fan of the Ecclesiarchy. Like, she really isn't. Like,
Just-
oh no.
Meta note, basically.
Mm.
Whichever one you pick, if you succeed, that's who you get reputation with.
Okay, what are... Because I don't know any of these.
Right, I think I know which.
Basically, the Inquisition is us. The Imperial Navy is essentially the Navy, but in space, and the Ecclesiarchy is the Church.
Is this somewhat corrupt behemoth that is the church? Yeah,
So the Church.
the church,
Yeah.
So more people like the Marauders.
but a
What
lot
for
more holier than thou about it.
But also people with
Heresy.
massive chainswords.
Basically, who do you want to like you? Your co-workers? People with big fucking ships? Or the church?
Charles going to go with my colleagues because I think that this is how I'm going to survive longer.
Okay.
This is the thing.
And I don't mean the people in this room because I don't think they'll ever like me.
I see, the thing is, Sylvie should go for the establishing contact one as the diplomat, but I genuinely am intrigued by the missing persons case. It has piqued both mine, I think, Sylvie's curiosity. I think she thinks it may get a kill, but at the same time, it does sound interesting.
Kadis is, of course, drawn to the heresy. Killing the heresy.
Rosa turns to Shah and actually just nods, just like with a blank face. I agree.
Charles looks really surprised by this
Yeah,
and
she's
sort of
being blank
pauses
with it.
mid-stroke. Like,
Okay.
So that's 3 votes for missing persons and 1 for heresy thus far. Am I right in saying that?
Okay. In that case, you get missing persons case. He takes up the other tablets and put them away.
I like the way we don't even consider asking Anya for her opinion on this.
You didn't ask Tector either.
Or tech, is Tector basically the DMPC?
Yes.
Yes.
I thought you were going to play him like that, but I just wanted to check.
Kadis just slightly like more.
Okay. You access the case, and Fofris sort of just settles back in his chair to let you study it. This is a case of a missing inquisitorial agent.
Oh,
Okay.
From the retinue of the Ordo Hereticus Inquisitor, Johann Nugat.
Johann.
no, Nuga.
This is related to Ted Nugent.
This is a name that should be very familiar to one of you.
that's me, isn't it?
Yeah.
Person who hired you. Well, found you.
I'm just like trawling memory banks. Shit.
Data processing.
It's definitely not my Inquisitor.
Yes, it's buffering.
Hard drive spinning up.
I can't remember. I'm fairly sure my one was a woman.
Accessing data coils.
How many of us were hired by actual Inquisitors?
Oh, it was.
All of you except Sylvia and Tector.
Well,
But yeah, a picture of Johann appears on, the screen, and you're like, oh no, Shah.
Yeah, Charles just like, ah.
One of his actual acolytes has actually gone missing on...
The guy I punched in the face.
Actually, no, it isn't. This was a
Okay.
psyker.
Oh, okay.
This was a sanctioned seer.
Right.
An expert in matters of prophecy, prognostication, and the investigation of psychic and warp phenomena.
Nice.
He went missing whilst investigating reports of strange and potentially warp-spawned incidents plaguing the closing stages of the founding of a new cathedral. And I'm going to need someone to roll me a planet name and a cathedral name. So roll me a random saint and roll me a planet. I'm going to say, Rob, roll me a random planet name.
Okay. Give me a second to bring up the name generator.
Yeah, and Jazz can roll me a saint.
Rolling a saint. Okay.
Lucas, can I ask, do we see this picture, or is this just for us?
You do see the image of Johann Nugat.
So I see the fact that he has an electronic eye, right?
Yes.
You inspired.
Yeah, I'm
Can't
very
have his
inspired.
eye.
I'm not asking for his eye.
That would really upset the
Well,
guy.
if he's dead, you can take it, I'm sure.
Yeah. But no, I was just thinking he looks badass enough, and then I saw the eye, and I was like, I need to chat with this guy at some point.
Name generator has just crashed. Oh my god. There we go. I'm like, seriously, laggy ass fucking website.
Right, the one that's come up with is Floria 1v50.
Okay, planet Floria. So it's just going to be Floria 4.
Fair enough.
I'm having to reload shit because it's being a dick.
Mm-hmm.
One moment. There we go. Whatever. Maria Goretti.
The Cathedral of Our Lady Maria Goetti. The name of the missing inquisitorial agent is Archibald. The founding of the Cathedral of Our Lady Maria Goetti on the planet Floria 4 in the Kazan sector.
So sorry, the planet's Maria 4?
Floria, Floria 4.
Okay, thank you.
And it was looking into warp activity, you said, right? Near the cathedral.
Mm-hmm. Yes. The cathedral was basically a prefabricated building dropped from orbit by a ecclesiarchy ship that was part of the rogue trader fleet that discovered the sector. It's just taken them a few centuries to finish, building it.
So if anyone's going to work with a rogue trader, it will be the ecclesiarchy.
Mm-hmm.
Rather than the Inquisition.
Any question?
I turned to the officer and says, do you have any advice for us? It'd be foolish not to ask.
Well, we sent someone to investigate and they went missing. What do you make of that? And he just cocks an eyebrow at you.
Now we have a job to do.
Indeed. Anyone else?
I'll be honest, Anya's literally not saying anything to just try and keep her head down right now.
Valid. Kadis, Sylvia? Okay.
Yeah,
Sylvia?
To be fair, Sylvia's he's going to say something. She's going to wait until everyone else has left, so not yet.
Okay. In which case, Tector quickly asks, what can we expect on Floria 4? And Phosphorus kind of just, quickly reads his own personal data pad and goes, it's a sparsely populated world still undergoing the early stages of colonization. It is chiefly continental in nature.
Kadis' ears pick up.
Scattered settlements, only one real major imperial outpost in the area, one actual imperial spaceport. All the settlements are kind of concentrated on one continent. It goes by the lovely name of Port Suffering.
Charming.
Of course, it's a very pious world, so... And he just sort of shrugs. Then again, it is still in the early ages of colonization, so I don't think you'll be running into much sort of, zeal.
Probably for the best.
Char looks gently relieved at this. Zeal is bad for her.
Mm-hmm. If that is all, then take care, acolytes.
Thank you.
Okay. Bows.
By which I mean, your mission is go and locate the missing person, find out why they went missing, and if the original reports of warp activity are true.
Right.
So
Got that?
We'll do our best.
Turns and walks out.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm presumably escorted out.
Yep.
So we're all standing outside, I imagine, now.
No.
Yep.
Oh, no,
Yes,
you are.
yes.
I just turned to you, just go, are you coming?
Give me a minute.
Okay.
I'm going back in.
Okay. Phosphorus looks up from his desk where he was writing some orders and goes, yes.
Can I sit down?
No.
Okay. I just walk up to the desk and I say, there is one thing that I want to ask. This isn't about the mission.
He sort of taps his fingers on the desk and goes, okay.
This is about what happened here while I was away.
Mm-hmm.
So forgive me, I haven't got his name noted down. What was the guy, name of his predecessor?
We hadn't actually established that. Generate me a name.
What race was he?
There's when we got there, so no one really goes.
Excuse me. Ben, did you just ask me what race was he?
Sorry, yeah.
He's a person. I can tell you that straight out now. This place was run by an orc previously. We've got a real problem.
Sorry. Literally, I'm on the name generator side and it offers me about 50 different races for people, so it was just a natural reaction. Sorry, I've been rolling up too many characters.
I'm just enjoying Ben's accidental constant heresy.
I like this one. Aquilus Waverick.
Jesus Christ, there's a name.
Yeah, no.
Hang on. Aquilus Raverick.
It's a very imperial name, to be fair.
Yeah.
Yeah, because this is from the Imperium.
Oh, fair. Is an actual imperial name generator.
Yeah, that's why I was asking. That's what I meant.
Okay, there we go. Aquilus Waverick.
I would have presumably known both him, because he was the one who sent me on the mission, right?
Mm-hmm.
Forgive me if this is somewhat of a difficult subject, but I was sent off by Waverick, and he was sort of my mentor. Can you tell me how he died?
Foffer just leans back in his chair and goes, Mentor is pushing it.
Yes, I know, but...
Needless to say, he was slain by agents of the archenemy. Agents of Gerard.
Were the agents killed, or did the agents escape?
Well, why don't you ask your compatriots about that one?
There are conflicting stories.
And he just smiles. Welcome to the Inquisition.
Suppose I should know better. Thank you very much for your time.
Good day. And he turns back to his work.
And I leave.
To be fair, he did just tell you it was Gerard, so...
Yeah, I know. That's kind of what... That's the thing I wanted to know.
Okay, yeah.
I wanted to get official confirmation on that, not just stories from party members, because that's how Sylvie rolls.
Okay.
So
okay, fair enough there. You now have plot with this guy as well.
Yeah.
Okay, Anya, you are officially released into the charge of, well, the group.
Yeah, dear.
Control puncher.
By which they are given the keys to your manacles. They are given...
Do we have the keys to the explosives? Okay, not keys, sorry, the detonators.
There is one detonator. It is down to you.
Can't be detonator.
I just look at Kadis and go, "You're best with that."
To be fair, that's oddly...
I said I'd take it.
That's kind of oddly fitting, given how we got into this scenario.
But yeah, seriously, control puncher.
Can we all have a go?
Unless I interrupt you, I'm not stopping you.
Okay, so Shara's going to punch Anya in the face before she has the manacles off.
Okay. You punch her in the face.
Yay!
Do you even need to roll that?
Roll for damage.
I don't think Shar can do shit.
It's more the principle of the matter.
Yeah, so I'm not going to dodge. I'm going to sit here and take it.
Fair enough.
Shar looks kind of confused by that and then just sort of fucks off with some sort of vaguely, possibly...
I'm going to point out Anya's not really looked up from the floor yet.
Okay, who's next?
She's not exactly what she was before.
Oh my god, we got Rob to do character development.
Oh my god.
Oh wow.
Dun 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 dun.
It does
I'm
happen.
proud.
Just need to be
Can I
proud. It
just
needs to be
step up and just
something.
ask you something? I just step up and just look at you, and just go, "Are we going to have to worry about this again?"
Probably not.
Shar just looks at Kadis and is like, can I have that detonator, like, now? I'm not going through that again.
I don't think you heard me. Are we going to have to do that again?
No.
My gaze just tenses up a bit there.
So your gaze can tense up all you want. She's still staring at the floor,
Just
but she just shakes her head.
that's the one. I need
I'll accept that.
links off.
Kadis? Sylvia?
I'm going last.
I'm just gonna head back to living quarters.
Tector sort of just shrugs and goes, I don't know you, and walks away. They're going to stock up their servo skull with as many medikits as they can get.
Oh yes. Kadis will just stand there for a second, just glaring at her,
Mhm.
before she'll just suddenly ram her against the wall, pinning her,
Okay.
making sure that Anya is looking at her.
Mm-hmm.
I ship all of this.
Yes.
Oh god.
Fan art, please, fan art.
No, busy
There's one thing I really want to say that Anya would do, but A, it'll get her head caved in. B, it goes against what I've just done character-wise, and C, there is literally no reason I can think of why she would currently kiss Kadis.
Oh god, no.
Oh my god.
I'm going for a wrench into this. Kiss.
I hear the sound of 1,000 pencils.
Let's make your sodding thing. Come on.
1,000 pencils. You think you have a fan base?
1,000 pencils cried out at once in agony.
So Anya's looking at Kadis, right?
Yeah, but her expression isn't exactly anything beyond vaguely blank.
I respected you for your battle skills, but what you fucking pulled out there, what you put all of us fucking through because of your bullshit, I will not forgive. You better fucking buck up, otherwise I'm gonna fucking kick your ass, and then I'll detonate the shit out of you.
Senpai.
Oh, then she's gonna
How to ruin a moment.
When there goes the tension.
yeah, then she's gonna punch her in the face and walk off.
Surely that will have to be
Do I
enough.
get to see if I do damage? Yay or nay?
No.
Damn. I did have a pin, technically.
It's just,
She's also not flying back.
you punch him while holding the detonator, oh no.
She's also changed gender, apparently.
You've been punched so hard you become a man.
She punched my boobs into my crotch.
I just wanted to at least take one wound off, the one that Rosa took off me. So I want to take one wound off Anya for that punch.
Oh, that's brilliant.
Not permanently, and then you
Yeah,
will heal
yeah,
by
just-
the time
just-
you get there. Fine.
And yeah, I walk off.
Has everyone walked off?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Okay, quick question. Who the hell has the keys to her manacles?
I do. The detonator.
Oh, I was going to say, I take them.
No, I already said I took them. The other time.
Okay.
Both of them. Okay.
Okay, so we close out this episode with Anya standing forlornly, her arms still manacled at this crossroads.
Pretty much.
I don't care, she can stay in there a little longer.
Okay, so needless to say, you will get shipped off and get a chartered flight to Floria 4, which we will actually delve with more next time, because this interlude is over. The Dark Heresy role-playing game is copyright of Fantasy Flight Games and Games Workshop. Warhammer 40,000 and its associated trademarks are all property of Games Workshop. Opening and ending themes were created by Evolutioneer of Fiverr.com. This has been the Tritone Gambit, a Dark Heresy fan production.